guys. Welcome to day 2 of the Fully Booked Formula. It's absolutely wonderful to have you guys all here with us today. If you're watching this later, please use #replay. We'd love to know who's on Team Replay. And as I said yesterday, we appreciate that whatever time of day we put training on, it's never going to work for everybody. So you're most welcome. It's lovely to have you here, whether you're live or on the replay. So, little recap from yesterday. Yesterday was all about imposter syndrome, how to shift out of that. And we were really focusing on how do we want to feel. And it was amazing seeing these posts yesterday and seeing all the comments in the group. So thank you so much. If you haven't completed the home play from day 1, please go and do that. Free to post 5 things you're proud of, 5 things you're happy about, and get it out there. Launch it out into the universe, into the world, and let everybody show, what you're proud of. And it's such a great way to just really get yourself feeling amazing. We did that active visualization yesterday where everybody was really focusing on how they feel when they'd hit their biggest goal, they'd smash that next dream. And you can, this feeling, guys, is available 24/7. You can tap into that anytime you wish. Like I said yesterday, this week will change your life. You just have to be open-minded, get stuck in, do the work, and it really will. You will see the results in your business so fast. Reminder on how the week is going to work. Each day, I'm guiding on a different topic. I'm giving home play so that you can get more out of it. We've got this amazing competition running. Reminder of the prizes. You could win a free place on the Expert Academy, or you could win a one-to-one coaching call with me. We will be selecting at the end of the week from people, we'll probably do it at the weekend actually, to give people a chance to catch up over the weekend, from people who are most engaged. So those people that are doing the work, getting stuck in, you guys are going to be in the draw to win. Someone's going to win, and couldn't be more excited. Remember, we've got 3 days, 3 challenge days, plus our masterclass on Thursday, where I'll be sharing with you 5 ways to inject some cash into your business right now. Other reminder, this is my kind of housekeeping section. So many of you have already booked a call, which is so exciting. For those of you that haven't, if you would like my help or to speak to Amy for a 10 to 15 minute call, we call them implementation calls. This is the link to get yourself booked one. Okay, and we'll put it below the video replay if you are on the catch up. Okay, now today we're talking client attraction, and this is going to be a pretty short but sweet session because I've got some stuff to share, and then what I really want you to do is go and do it, go and implement it. Okay, because I'm asked this all the time. I want my clients, I want my clients, I want my clients. How do I get my clients? I want more consistent clients. So I'm going to share with you what is working right now. As I said, this is probably top 3 thing I'm asked about. Yeah, imposter syndrome, how to get more clients, and working with vets are probably the top things I'm asked about and that I speak on. So to be honest, it's quite simple. I'm going to be sharing with you what I'm teaching my clients right now. Okay, 3 things you really need to worry about. Knowing who you actually want. Okay, and we're going to be walking through this in a few more minutes, so there's time to grab some paper in a second. Consistency is absolutely key. So you've got to have this clarity, first of all. Who do you want to work with? How many people do you actually need? Because again, all I get is, I just want more. Well, that just puts you automatically into a huge state of lack. Let's focus on getting some clarity on this today. Consistency. You need to be consistently working on you, and you need to be consistently showing up, okay? These people, your future dream clients, want to feel like you care. They want to see you as an expert, and they need to see you keep going. Yeah, they're going to want to see, because if someone is sitting on the fence, they'll be watching. You might not know they're watching, but they'll be watching. As creepy as that sounds, that is just how business works when you have stuff online. Okay, and even if your business is all in person, you're still going to have an online presence. So people are watching. And if you're a bit hit and miss, I go into people's social media sometimes, and they might not have posted something for like 6 months. To me, that looks like your business is no longer trading. So if I came across your name, maybe you were recommended to me, I'm going to look you up on Instagram. I'm going to look you up on Facebook because that's how the world works now. And you don't seem to be there. I probably won't bother messaging you. It doesn't matter if you don't want to post on social media every single day. You don't have to do that. You know, the social media for our clients that we manage, we post 3 times a week. You could post weekly. That would be so much better than posting 6 days a week for like 2 weeks and then getting a bit tired or running out of steam. You better just post weekly. If I jumped onto an account and they just had a new post every single week from, say, I don't know, Christmas time to now, I know they're still going. Okay, yeah, there's maybe a bit of room for improvement, but if I'm a potential client, I can see that they exist, their business is still a thing, and actually I might want to reach out to them. So consistency is absolutely key. It really is. Number one thing I see is people getting really keen. Oh yeah, what's a new client? I can take this action. Boom, then nothing. It's like slow and steady wins the race. It really is. Okay. Third thing you need to be doing is listening. Yeah. Listening to what people actually want and tailoring your offers to them. And I'm going to be talking a bit more about this on Thursday because, as I said, these 4 days really all go together. But it's so important that you're not just offering this kind of blanket thing that maybe people don't want. Yeah. Sometimes you can offer exactly the same thing, but you package it in a different way that makes people go, ah, yes, please. That sounds really right up my street. Because what isn't working right now, you know, bearing in mind, this is my life, this is my day job, is teaching equine and canine practitioners how to get more clients. I know what I'm talking about. And what isn't working is generic content that I see all the time. 5 reasons why your horse might like a massage. Why physio is good. Some signs your horse might like physio. They're just not that just doesn't cut it anymore. It doesn't get any engagement. It doesn't get any traction and it doesn't convert into clients. Generic offerings. So it's just like, oh, just do this one thing. You probably don't just do this one thing. You probably have all these different things that make up your core services, but how you write about them, how you speak about them, it's like, I just do a treatment. It's not very sexy, guys. It doesn't sell. It really doesn't. So generic, boring, should I say, vanilla type of offerings and content just are not working right now. Trying to help everybody is not working right now. Okay. So if you were like, yes, I can help you if you've got a 5-star event horse, I can help you if you've got a Shetland pony, I can help you if you're off to the Pet Plan novice level finals. You might be able to help all these people, but you can't appeal to them. So trying to help everybody and trying to say that you help everybody in your marketing, your messaging, copy on your website doesn't work. Nobody feels like you're talking to them. So that does not work at all. And what is also not working for people, I see this right now, is not having any boundaries. You get to decide who you do want to work with and who you don't want to work with. Now, I've loved watching one of my one-to-one clients go through a client list and actually sacking some clients because, as we decided together, she needs to work with the right people, as you all do. And the wrong clients are tiring, they're draining, they drag you down, they take up about 10 times the amount of your time and energy. Often they're awful payers as well. But even if they are great payers, but energetically they're not the right fit, match, or you just don't vibe with them, you need to have some boundaries, because the clearer you get on who you are for and who you aren't for, the easier it is. The easier your marketing is, the easier your messaging is, and the easier your life will be. Because imagine if your diary was full of the right people, not just anybody. And it just takes that feeling out of like, I'm just desperate, I'll just help anybody. Because desperation shines through in business. Yeah. If you were just like, I just want clients, just need clients, you won't get any clients. Okay. You attract more of what you're putting out. So if you're putting out that vibe, that message, those feelings of, I'll just have anybody, I don't mind, you'll be getting the dregs. Okay. Whereas, like we said yesterday, feelings first. As woo-woo as that might sound to some of you, honestly, it makes the world of difference. If you focus on who you want to work with, how you want to feel when you're working with them, think how motivated you're going to be to take the action. Like I said yesterday, we've got to fix the feelings first. Because if you don't, all you're going to be doing is going, oh, I don't really feel like another Instagram post. I don't really feel like reaching out to a vet. Okay. So decide who you do and don't want to work with. Okay. So I've told you what is working. I've told you what isn't working right now. And I would love to hear, if you're in the chat or on the replay, are you maybe guilty? Or put a 1 in the chat if you're perhaps guilty of some of those. Oh, didn't realize that wasn't working. So if that's you, absolutely no shame. Stick a 1 in the chat or comment on the video below, because this is what I see all the time. And like, how could you know that's not working if you don't know? Like we don't know what we don't know. Yeah, as obvious as that might sound, I'm always learning things all the time. And we can only be trying our best until we get more information, which is why you are here this week. Okay, so what you need right now for this next section is paper and a calculator stroke your phone. Okay, so grab those if you don't have them to hand, or if you make your notes in your phone, then just make sure you've got that to hand. And just put just put a yes in the chat so I know when to move forward, people on the live stream. Yes, Vicky's ready. Oh, Vicky, 1, not guilty. Guilty of not posting enough on my social media. And yeah, and do you know what, Vicky? It's not so much it's got to be this way. You've got to post 5 times, 4 times. It's posting in a schedule that actually works for you. Be that once a week. But when I land on your Facebook, when I land on your Instagram, it just needs to look like something's happening. Okay. Don't post regularly on social media. Don't post because you know what? Recommendation is so powerful for business. And people say, oh, yeah, but that's how I get clients, word of mouth. Yeah, amazing. But don't forget, there's this hidden step. So I say to my friend Sue, oh, think we need someone to look at China. Of course I write. Lovely China. And she said, oh, you should try so-and-so, Fiona, let's say. Now, in the olden days, not so long ago, she'd have given me Fiona's number, I'd have called Fiona. Amazing. Fiona would have been booked in, done. Now, I'm going to cyber stalk Fiona. Sue would send me the link to Fiona's website. She'd send me her a messenger. I'm going to look her up. And if I go into her page and it doesn't feel like it's for me and my course, or there's no content since Christmas, or there's no content for, a couple of weeks or months, I'm just like, I won't bother. Then I'll start trying to find another person. Yeah. So yes, word of mouth is so powerful for your business, but don't forget there's that missing hidden step that we don't know about. We don't know who's recommended us and then who's Googled us or looked us up online and fallen through the cracks. So cover all the bases. It's not about posting every day. It's not about social taking over your life. It's consistency. Consistency is key. Okay, so we've got paper, we've got a calculator or something to use. Sarah just started on getting started, haven't got to socials. That's no problem at all, but people will want to find you online. Yeah, use your personal profile. I'm assuming you have a personal profile. Now, yes, there's some rules around Facebook. You can't use your personal page all the time for business, but you can at least say what you do. You can update your bio to say, now I do this, I set up this business. You can have some behind the scenes shots of your business that give it a personal touch, yeah? Because people will check you out. They really, really will. Okay, so number 1, we've got a couple of things to work through. How many clients do you need or want? Okay. If you're with me live, stick this in the chat. I want the answers. If you're on the replay, again, I want the answers. There is no right or wrong answer. You might want 1 client, you might want 100, okay? But we need a number. And if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I don't know. Okay, this is a super simple formula to use. Now, take the money that you want to come into your business. I'm not talking profit. I'm not talking take home. I'm not talking after tax. I'm just saying, what revenue do you want to come into your business each month? So I'm going to use this example, £3,000, change it to dollars if you're not in the UK, change it to euros, change it to Australian dollars, wherever you are in the world. Let's just say £3,000, dollars, whatever, and you charge £50 a session, which again, you don't have to charge £50. Some people charge less, some people charge triple that. Let's go with 3,000 is money coming in. £50 is the session price. That means you need 60 sessions a month. Yeah, 50 times 60, 3,000, okay? If you divide that by 4, again, super simple top line maths, that's 15 sessions a week, okay? So give me those numbers. How many sessions do you actually need to do a month or a week? When you have a number, post it under this replay or stick it in the chat. Look at that number, and then I want you to think, can I even fit that in? Because I appreciate some people are transitioning into full-time. They may have a job on the side. Some people might just be starting out. You could set this as a short-term goal. This might be your like 5-year down the road goal. Doesn't matter. But we need some numbers, because how can you say, oh, I need more clients, I need more clients? If you know that you need to fill 5 sessions a week, let's just start with that. Okay, that's 20 sessions a month. And if we work on the basis, on average, you're going to see your clients every 8 weeks. And for those of you that see them every month, amazing. Then you don't need to do this bit. You're going to need double the number of actual clients. So we work out the number of sessions, and then we just double that. So if you want to do 20 sessions a month, you need 40 registered clients, okay? Adjust the numbers to suit, but you need to know, because how can you tell me, oh, I need more clients, if you don't know how many you need? How can you celebrate each new client? And then you're thinking, yes, 10% of the way there, 90% of the way there. How can you celebrate if it's always just more, and all you're feeling is lack? And then, remember day one, that feeds into, oh, I'm not good enough, I haven't got enough, I hate my girls, oh. And you're on that negative whinge spiral before you know it, okay? So how many clients do you need or want? Revenue in divided by session price gives you sessions a month. Double that if you see them roughly every 8 weeks, okay? Because I appreciate you're doing slightly different things. Some of you may see clients weekly, some may see them monthly, but let's just, work out an average that makes sense for you, okay? So give me the number of clients that you need. Okay, we're going, start with that. Okay, we're going for 4 to 6 sessions a week. Okay, amazing. Sarah, say, how many clients do you need in total for right now? 50 clients a month, Vicky, 2.5 clients a week. I love a half client. No one is cutting a horse or a dog in half. Okay, so you're going to need, Vicky, then I'd say around 100 people on your books. That's what you're aiming for. Fab. So give me some numbers, guys, because this is gold dust for your business. This is so important. No clarity, no action. People just go round and round in circles because they don't know who they want or how many people they want. Okay, so that's number 1, the number. We need a number. Number 2, who are your perfect people? So get your paper. Number 1, write your number down. Number 2, who are my perfect people? Okay. Who are they? Where are they? Where are they online? Where are they offline? So are they dog owners? Are they horse owners? Are they professional people? Are they involved in, well, I call it dogs with jobs. So they're doing something like agility. There's probably a more technical term. That's what I call it. Then we're doing something like agility or canicross, or they're involved in something kind of competitive. They're not just a leisure dog, okay? Is this a pet owner, or is this someone who takes their animal a bit more seriously? There's no right or wrong. Are they a happy hacker? Are they a professional rider? Who are your perfect dream clients? You need to know this. You cannot market to everybody. As I said, that is what does not work. If your website, your messaging is so generic, it doesn't appeal to anybody. You need to stamp your authority as an expert out in the world, in all of your messaging and all of your marketing. And how can you do that if you're like, yes, I'm an expert of every single horse and maybe every single dog as well? It's just not possible. You need to narrow down to build that foundation in your business. Yes, sure, you can build from there. Yes, sure, you can actually help anybody that comes your way, but you're not trying to actively market to them. And this is where people find marketing so hard and so overwhelming, because they don't know who they're talking to. Remember, if I land on your website, on your social, I want to feel like you're inside my head. I want to feel like, oh yeah, they get it. They get what I need. That's what makes us take action, that connection. Yeah. And the connection starts when they land on your website, when they land on your social. Your copy needs to speak to them. And again, I could bet you hundreds of thousands of pounds that most sites I land, it's just so generic. Benefits of physio, signs your horse might need a treatment, somebody's entire life story. Your marketing guides, I'm going to be saying this tomorrow as well, it's not about you, it's about them. Yeah, it should all be about your client, your perfect dream client, and what they're struggling with, what their problems are. Okay, so who are your clients? Where are they? Where do they hang out online? Where do they hang out in the real world? So what like stores do they go to? Where are they? Do they go to like a competition center? Where are they? And where are they online? Which Facebook groups do they hang out? What content do they engage with? What do they like? What do they not like? What do they do? What sort of job do they have? Do they work with horses? Do they work in the animal industry? Do they have a full-time job? What do they do? How do they speak to their horse or their dog? How do they refer to them? Because certainly in the horse world, this is probably less common, I think, with dogs, but certainly in the horse world, there's plenty of people that refer to their horse. Yes, their horse has got a name, but they'll refer to their horse as it. And now that works for some people. They may be your perfect people, they may not. Or are they the kind of owner that's like, oh, baby, come to mummy? Like, how do they talk to their horse? Because again, if they're the kind of owner that calls their horse baby and says every night, oh, mummy's going to put your jammies on, mummy's going to tuck you up into your bed, you're going to need very different messaging to someone that's like, yeah, well, it will go around this this course and then it will do this. You know, there's no right or wrong. There's just different personalities in out there in the world. So we need to make sure we know who we're talking to. Who do they already work with? Who are their vets? Who are the dentists, behaviorists, trainers? Who are they already working with? That is gold dust for your business. That really is. Because then you can work out who you need to get to know. What are they struggling with, these people, these perfect dream clients? What are they stuck with? What are they struggling with? What are they like, oh, I'm frustrated with this? Because to get somebody moving and taking action, moving away from pain makes people move faster. Yeah. Generally, we're looking for a solution. We buy something because we're annoyed with something. Yeah. You've buying new wellies because you've got a hole in your other ones. You're buying a new kettle because I mean, I look at the other one, or it's too slow, or it's too noisy, whatever, or it's clogged up with a lime scale, she always forget to clean it, or it's broken. Yeah. You're moving away from something that is bothering you. You're seeking help with training your dog because he's barking all day when you're at work and it's driving you and your neighbors nuts. Yes, we also seek pleasure as humans, but 9 times out of 10, we're trying to move away from pain. So if your marketing captures the fact that you understand their struggles, their dramas, what's not going well for them, so much the better. Okay. So you need to know this. What do they like doing? Yeah. What are their other interests? That can be really useful to understand how maybe they're pushed for time. Maybe they're busy family people. They've got work, they've got their animals. And that again can speak into your messaging. What do they ask for? So your clients you've already got, and if you're just brand new in business, and like, oh, I haven't got any clients. Okay, think of your friends, because generally the people that we know and often like our ideal clients, if they were to be your clients, what is it they would want? Okay, so either what your current clients ask you for, because they're giving you information left, right, and center. If you really open your ears, they'll be giving you information left, right, and center. They'll be saying, oh, I wish I knew X. Maybe you treat dogs and they're always asking about what food to give their dogs, or they're always asking, is this a good joint supplement? Should I get this? Should I do that? I bet you're always asked about nutrition. I bet you're always asked about different leads or harnesses. Certainly in the equine world, practitioners are always being asked about who should I train with? What about my saddle? Does my horse's teeth need doing? Yeah, yes, it might not be exactly within your remit, but it's giving you information as to what people need support with. So generally, implementing your exercises. You give them exercise, they don't do them. Why don't they do them? Because they probably don't know how to. Yeah. So find out what they need. And what questions do you hear again and again and again and again? Because you'll hear them all the time. So this is the information you need. I'm going to copy and paste these questions to make this as easy as possible for you guys. And I'll stick them below the replay. I'm going to stick them in the chat now. So you can just copy these and you can write them down and you can answer these questions because you need to know these answers. Okay, next then is what results do you offer them? Okay. You need to be speaking about your results. It's so powerful as a client testimonial, but it's really important in your messaging as well. So what results are you offering your clients? How does their animal feel at the end of a session? What are the messages that you get going, oh my goodness, Becky, thanks so much for coming out yesterday. Freddie now feels, dun, dun, dun. I can now do X, Y, and Z. So-and-so's noticed, I can see the difference, I can feel the difference. What are they saying? Because that tells you what your results are. Anyway, I don't know what results I get. Well, look back at your messages from happy clients. What results are you getting? And number 4, are you actually speaking directly to your clients? I'm pretty sure for most of you that's going to be a no, but no worries, because this leads me beautifully into what our home play is for this week and for today. We are going to help you. We've got you a template, just like we did yesterday. We are going to help you create a social media post that literally calls to your ideal clients, which is why I needed you to walk through this exercise first, okay? Which is why I need you to do the legwork. For those of you live, you're probably going to need to watch this back and go and fill in these blanks. For those of you on the replay, pause me, fill it in as you're watching through this. Because, as I said, social media for most practitioners and their website, just too generic. We want content that really speaks to your perfect people. So this social media post is going to be a literal call to action for your dream people. It is a really helpful way of speaking exactly to the right people. Now, the example I have used in the post, which you can go and edit, please, you do not need to use these words, is I'm looking, so this is you calling out, you're calling to your perfect people for 5 motivated. Motivated is a word that speaks to this type of client, but you'll need to change this word. It may not be motivated. Event riders, let's just pick that as the niche, who want their horse to feel, we've said looser and more supple. Again, that might be totally different words for you in the next 60 days, okay? So it might be that you want to get results quicker than that, or it might be that you need longer than that. It might be that it's totally different wording, but the basis is I'm looking for X, owner, rider, handler, who wants their dog or horse to do X or feel Y in a certain number of days, okay? The reason we want you to post like this, 1, it works, and 2, speaking to the perfect people, leaning into their pain points and giving them a call to action like now. Because why, if you don't feel like you urgently need your animal to have a treatment, it's just on that, oh yeah, that'd be nice in the future pile, i.e. it never gets done. Explaining really clearly, I can help your animal to do this, feel like this, move like this in this time frame, means that they've got a real like urgency to act, okay? And that's what works in marketing. We need to give people a reason to do it now. And that'll be something that is missing from a lot of people's content right this second. Okay, guys, how are we doing? How are we feeling? Here are the templates for stories and for your social media posts. You're probably going to need a Canva account if you haven't got one already to make this work. If you don't have a Canva account, well, you can sign up. That's fairly straightforward to do. Or you can just take the words and create your own post. But we've made you this beautiful template. I find this works best on stories. Test it out. You could do one for stories and one for your main feed as well. Have fun with this. Again, you need to know who you're talking to. You need the clarity. You need the connection, and you need to take action, okay? So we've made it as simple as possible. We've wrapped it all up for you so that you can go and do this and have fun with this. Now, tomorrow we are talking about sales, which is a word that I know makes most people want to run for the hills. But join me tomorrow to find out how you can literally fall in love with sales. Remember, I've structured this challenge to give you more self-belief, more clarity, and business actions to take, okay? And by the end of tomorrow, you're going to see sales in a very different light. It's not going to feel sticky and icky and awkward and spammy and sleazy and all those extra things that maybe you're feeling right now. It can feel easy because I'm all about business feeling fun and easy, which it can do. It really, really can. Okay. So have fun. Remember, no sales is no business. So you definitely want to be on this call tomorrow. And then we'll be wrapping up on Thursday with this amazing masterclass where you'll get all these incredible ideas about how to inject cash into your business right now. Okay. So there's so much value in this week. So much incredible content to come. Like I said, information only gets you so far, which is why we've set up these extra implementation calls. So if you've got a question you want answering, you can jump on one of those calls. If you're a bit stuck with something, again, jump on one of those calls. We would really, really love to help you even more. This is such a week of giving. It really is. It's an incredible, and I'm so grateful to you all for taking part and joining us. Right, let me just whiz through the chat before we finish this off. Sarah, happy hackers, they love competition, or retired horses, those could benefit from a massage themselves. Amazing. Okay, perfect. So you know who you want to speak to. You are that person. So often we are very much like our ideal client. So you can easily kind of jump in to what they need help with. Yeah. So perhaps they want their horse to, despite it's not going around Babington, but they want their horse to feel $1 million. They want to feel good themselves. They want to do everything possible for their horse. They want to enjoy those long summer evenings, which now in the UK, the clocks have changed. It's lighter for longer. They want that peace of mind that their horse is feeling 100%. So if they decide to go for a longer ride, they can do. You know, we've got Easter coming up where people will have more time off to enjoy this ride. So brilliant. That should give you some really good ideas as to what to put in your call to action post. Okay, amazing. Right, everybody, we will see you tomorrow. No, you're not offering free spots with these posts. That's a great question. So just your normal session. But the idea of the post is you're getting the right people to come to you, because that's how marketing should be. Attracting the right people, repelling the wrong people. And so often, practitioners rarely make a call to action in their business. If they do, it will be like, if you want a session, you can call me, text me, WhatsApp me, blah, blah, blah. And it's all these different options, which means no one takes any action. So this post is designed as a direct call to action. It's so that you can book them into one of your main offerings. It's not to give them a free session at all. It's to speak to the right people directly. Okay. Yes, do that, Vicky. Do dogs and horses. Why don't you do one today and one perhaps Friday? Or you could, I would do them on different days. And I would test up, where do you get better reach and engagement? Stories or on your main feed? Test it. Have fun with it. These posts really do work. They make a huge, big difference. So have fun with it. If you have, and then once people reply to you, you can just send them however you get them booked in. So be that there's a form to fill in, be that it's just via email or via messenger, whatever your system is, whatever your customer journey is, great. You can then, you've got them in onto the next steps. Okay, have fun. Right, guys, I'll be in the group later. If anyone needs anything, stick a message in there and I will see. Everybody's already booked a call on the calls and I look forward to receiving some more applications, and we're trying to open up some more spaces so we can fit as many people in. Right, take care, everybody. See you all very soon. Bye.